Pizza time.
Yabba dabba doo. It's episode 47 of the Flintstones podcast. I'm Fred Flintstone, and that over there is my neighbor Barney Rubble. How are you doing, Barney?
Just totally changing your name now.
I mean, it's episode 47. You guys know what this podcast is at this point. Or if it's your first episode, welcome. It's a Pizza My Life, episode 47. I'm Pizza Eric.
So confused.
And that's Sean Sauce.
Yeah, everyone's going to be so confused.
If this is your first episode, I'm sorry. It's a little bit of a mess. But before we get to our guests, I do have to say we got a fun thing planned for this episode, which is later on we're going to be playing a game called Siblings or Dating, where we look at a picture of two people and we try to take a guess and figure out, are they siblings or are they dating? So that should be pretty fun. That's going to be later on in the video version. If you're listening to this on the audio, go check out the video this week because that'll be in there. And then I'll also break it apart and post it on the socials and on YouTube as its separate thing, once it's all edited together.
Yeah. Speaking of siblings.
Speaking of siblings, we have one of the Sauce brothers with us today. You may remember him from episode 9 of A Pizza My Life. It is Sausage Seth.
Yep. Wow. Well, because you said sauce, brother, but sausage isn't sauce. So,
but yeah,
didn't know how to respond to that.
Sauce brother because it's like there's Papa Sauce.
Yeah, but it's not sausage sauce. It's Sausage Seth.
Yeah, but
so anyway, hello.
All right. Anyways, welcome back here. You guys are siblings. You guys never get mistaken for dating.
Hope not.
There actually was one time. No.
What?
So there was one time Steven and I, we were living, that's my older brother, episode
27.
So we were living in Northville and we went to this place and it was, we got we had a wait. We got some drinks, sit down at the table.
Uh-huh.
Waiter comes up. First time around, just talking to us like normal. Comes back the second time and he starts adding like some flamboyantness to what he's saying and everything. Does that the rest of the night.
Wait, your brother did?
No, the waiter.
The waiter did. Oh,
yeah, the waiter. Both. No, we're just sitting there like eating, like whatever. But so like he came in, had some flamboyantness, brings us one check, and we're like, oh no, separate checks. He goes, oh, comes back after with the two different checks, and he's back to just talking like a normal person.
Oh,
like
so
no flam. I think he was trying to. I think he thought
he was trying to get a better tip.
Yeah, I think he thought we were gay and was trying to like up the flamboyantness to try and get some tips here.
Wow.
Hot take.
That is something.
I mean, he definitely changed from beginning, middle to end.
Yeah. Sometimes they do that. You got to play the customer. You got to try to get that money. Seth, you are our second guest on the podcast that we ever had. So we're honored to have you back. The studio obviously looks a whole lot different. And we are recording this on Monday, which is known as Cyber Monday.
It's true.
Have you done some shopping this weekend? Some Black Friday shopping? It's kind of become a whole weekend thing.
And you used to be a big Black Friday shopper. This used to be like your day.
I mean, I don't know how to respond to that, but
you used to go out. You used to like plan with your friends. You would leave like during Thanksgiving and go out.
I feel like anybody in high school, early college did that. Anyway,
I've never did that.
I never did that.
Nowadays.
So
okay.
They've kind of changed things. It used to be the stores would open up at like doorbuster deals at 6 p.m. on Thanksgiving at Target or whatever. But now it's not that anymore.
No, I think it's just this year because of COVID.
No, I think they wait now.
They did this last
year.
Even
I
last
think
year
they got some backlash.
No, they did it last year.
I think they wait until like 9, 10 p.m. at least now.
No, they did it last year.
No,
I
I
don't
think it
think
is
so.
like 9 p.m. Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think they. I
As
think
or
they
before,
were,
it was like 6 p.m. Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they were bringing
They
it
reached the
forward,
threshold
and
and then they
then
came back
people were
down.
like, "No, this is bullshit that you're making these workers come in at 5 p.m."
But
Yeah.
also, a lot of places like Best Buy has Black Friday week.
Yeah, that's
if you go on
that's
the-
a
I
new
have
thing
seen
as
that
well.
too. Yeah.
I don't know if maybe that's
Sick TVs on sale.
But I've also seen that even on Cyber Monday. Like I did all my shopping online, all done. Got the same deals on Friday, Saturday that were today that they showed today.
It's
on
no
Monday.
longer a day.
No.
It's a week or a weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole weekend now, which I don't mind. I like it
I
way
prefer
better
it.
than it just being the one
fine with
day.
me.
Yeah. You don't have to stab
One
anyone.
day Friday thing.
I still don't think any sale is as good as the day after Christmas, personally.
You think that's the
Well-
hot time?
Yes. I remember one year I got 2 pairs of jeans from my mom, Santa, for Christmas. Had to return them.
Well,
and
that's spoiler. We got kids who listen to this.
Sometimes you get gifts from
I
Santa.
don't remember if it was from my mom or from Santa.
Yeah.
It was from one of them. Either way, I had the receipt, so I went to go return them. And with the money I got for in-store credit
Santa
for those
left
2
the
pairs of
receipt.
jeans, I got 4 pair of jeans, another pair of khakis, and a shirt, all for the same amount. So the day after sale was way better.
That's not too bad.
I see that a lot just because I think they're, whatever leftover stock going into the new year, they're like, got
Yeah.
new season coming in. I think that is more so for clothes than anything else, though.
Well, that's usually what my Christmas gifts are. But either way, to answer your original question, yes, I got probably 95% of my shopping done on Friday specifically.
Did you actually go out to the stores?
That's not bad.
Well, yes, because I went to go get a new Xbox. Stayed.
Ooh.
They came out Black Friday at 7 a.m.
Yeah, so were you trying to get a Series X or Series S?
Just because I only play like
Oh.
2 games. I only play like 2 games.
Wait, is S the?
It's only the digital.
S is the
Yeah.
S
Oh,
is the low powered one.
That's all I'm doing on the PlayStation.
No, here's the thing though. The Series S is like it's a little bit weaker than the Series X.
Okay, but on the PlayStation, they're the same thing. just
PlayStation
without
is the
disk
same,
drive.
yeah.
Okay, because I'm doing
That's
the
what's the
non-disc
weird
drive.
thing. Yeah. I understand that for sure.
I only play like 1 or 2 games maybe, and that's really
Yeah.
only during quarantine. So I probably won't be
FIFA.
playing for long. And COD.
But so why do you even need the brand new one though?
Well, I returned the old one, and I got $150 in-store credit, so I'm not just going to let it sit there. I
Wait,
still have
hold
a
on,
game.
But hold on, why did you return the old one?
Yeah, you could have held on to it for a couple
'Cause
months.
The guy I originally asked said that you can't play the new games on the old one.
Oh, you believe that?
Oh.
Yeah, dude,
You
I
at
don't know
least-
shit about
Except
video
you,
games.
you always
Oh,
at least get
gotcha.
like 2 years.
Well, either way, I don't know anything about video
I
games.
don't know if you always get 2 years, but a lot of like the main stuff, like FIFA's gonna still be
All-
released
okay,
on,
you're right.
on
The games that you
PlayStation
play.
4
There's
and
gonna be
Xbox One.
there's gonna be the specific like this is a
Yeah.
Xbox S.
Well, like Halo,
yeah,
the new Halo.
Xbox Series.
I feel like
exclusive.
Halo would be one that they would allow on both.
I don't know if it would. It depends on when it comes out.
Either way, I like that new. Okay?
You and Steven.
So, Steven
That's
just bought
fine.
a 4. Just
Yeah,
bought a 4.
But he also had to drive to every store within a 25-mile radius
That's
to
not
get
the
a
new
4
either way.
a month before the 5 comes out, and now he wants a 5.
Yeah.
Well,
Also, he has a kid,
he also could afford it. I can't.
so
I can't afford to be getting that new.
well, that's why you got to shop the deals. So, were you successful in getting this Xbox?
No, because each store was only. Well, they
They
said
only had like 2, right?
can only guarantee a minimum of 2 of each console. So I went there
I
at
don't
5
understand
a.m.
that.
I went there at 5 a.m. thinking maybe they'll have more than 2 and maybe I'll be in line. I didn't
Yeah.
count, but I was probably 25th at the beginning of the time. People who were in the front had been there since 8 p.m. the night before. And then, of course, around 6:30 a.m., they have all their friends come and join them in line. So I got pushed back to like 50th.
Oh, geez.
And
At that
so
point,
no.
did you keep waiting in line?
Yeah, because like,
I would've left.
Because it was like
Yeah,
6:30. It was
bail
like
on it.
6:30. So I'm like, I'll just wait 20 minutes. And then they came out like 6:50 saying, "Here's your coupon. What console are you getting? Xbox. All right, we're all out of these coupons. You're
Yeah.
not getting them." So then I tried driving to Great Lakes Crossing for that GameStop, and it was even worse. But then I just
Oh
did my
yeah, of
shopping.
course.
You didn't try like a different. Oh, you have to do GameStop.
Yeah, because my gift card is there.
Gotcha.
But I thought that was gonna be less packed because the mall just opened at 7 and like there's so many entrances. But literally as
No.
soon as it hit 7, people fucking ran, and it was a
Yeah.
smaller GameStop too.
Seth, I don't think you understand. Malls will still get crowded for stuff like that. I did
Malls
that with
get
a
super crowded.
sneaker release
didn't know
one
that.
time, and
Well, that makes sense though, because how many individual sneaker stores are there?
it was a Foot Locker.
Yeah, but they're all in malls.
Yeah.
All Foot Lockers are in malls. GameStops
No.
aren't.
I know of at least 2 Foot Lockers not in malls.
I don't, but I
Both
won't.
in Southfield. All right, one in Southfield, one in Redford.
Guys, welcome back. We are talking about locations of Foot Locker.
Yeah,
So I'm glad that's
not all
what
in malls.
the show is. But yeah, so you were. I was gonna ask, is like waiting out, like camping out in front of a store for 2-3 days still a thing? Apparently it is.
It is if you want an Xbox.
I would never.
Yeah,
I
well,
agree.
it is.
I would never.
Also, people are reselling them for like double their value.
Yeah, I fucking hate those
True.
people. If
I know,
you're a
fucking
fucking person with
assholes.
anything that you buy it just to resell it right
Yeah.
after, fuck off.
Fuck you.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
You
Well,
deserve to. I feel
That's
like
some
if you
bullshit.
see someone selling it online after for anything more than the sticker price,
Yeah, you shouldn't be allowed.
They
to sell it.
deserve to get taken off the website and go to jail.
Yeah.
That's if I'm elected president, that is what I'm going for.
didn't you resell shoes?
I wore my shoes. Hold on. I wore my shoes. Didn't sell any of them for over. I actually ended up paying for some of them over the retail price. I never resold them for more. I sold
Yeah.
them after I wore them, just saying like I'm not gonna wear these anymore. Let me just see if I can get any money off of them.
Yeah.
That's fine. I wore them. I didn't want to wear them
Yeah.
anymore.
You
If
got
they-
your use out of it.
Exactly. If someone buys an Xbox, they play it, and they're like, you know what, Xbox ain't for me, bro.
They should
And then they
lock it
sell
down.
it.
But yeah, that's
Sure.
stupid. That's how you'd be shutting down companies like Goat and StockX, but because that's how they make their money is people upselling shit that they just
Yeah,
bought.
the
But
special
it is
release
criminal.
stuff.
I feel like it doesn't make sense.
That's
It's
bullshit.
illegal.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
should be.
Yeah, if we're in charge, you go straight to jail.
Especially when
if
it's
you
like
try
the
that.
bots that do it. Like
Yeah.
the bots
Oh
just
my
coming
god!
and
Yeah,
buy
but
all
you have
that
to
shit.
pay for the bots.
That's the worst. Have you ever been like online on a website and it's
Yes.
like, oh, this stuff releases at 12
I
o'clock
was
Eastern,
today.
and you're hitting like refresh, and then like 12 o'clock Eastern, the whole site
Done.
like just crashes,
Yep.
and then it's 12 o'clock and 30 seconds, and it's sold out.
I was trying to get Yeezys
What the
one
fuck is
time
that?
and that happened.
That happens all. Well, it used to happen a lot for Yeezys. Today, I was trying to get a hoodie from Kith, which is like a New York
Yeah,
like company for clothing.
owned by Mike Tyson, right?
I don't know. I don't think that.
Keith.
Oh.
Uh,
But
See,
either
he
way,
draw-
they
he
had
a draw in his boxing match.
yeah.
Yeah,
He didn't.
I
Really
know.
Stupid.
He won.
And then
I
Jake
didn't
Paul,
watch
and then
it.
Jake Paul called out
McGregor.
McGregor, and then
of course he did.
like
Every
every
Evander Kane's gonna kick his
Evander
ass.
Kane, Robin Leonard, Ryan Reeves,
Everything
all
is
were like,
stupid.
dude, we'll fucking beat. Ryan Reeves would murder him.
I think.
Everything
I
is
think.
Jake
Evander
Paul's
Kane
the
would, too.
future of boxing.
No.
What the fuck is that?
No, Jake
No.
Paul's
What
a
are we
fucking-
doing?
He's trying to get some paychecks, and he's going to.
He's going.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Stupid that he
If
is.
he fought McGregor, he would.
McGregor
probably,
won't do that.
No,
I don't. Well, okay, McGregor though is getting to the point where he's just probably wanting a paycheck too.
No.
not yet. He's
No,
not,
because-
he's not to that level. And honestly, like he's
The whole thing. of
McGregor's
him
getting up there in
fighting Mayweather.
age, and I mean Jake Paul obviously is training pretty hard.
But the whole
and
thing
is
of
pretty
McGregor
serious about it.
fighting Mayweather was just a paycheck.
Yeah,
He's not gonna lose.
but I think
to
he had
Jake Paul,
confidence that he would. And
I
like
don't think so. I
fighting
think
Jake
that's
Paul
a-
is just not going to be as big of a draw as fighting Mayweather for
I
McGregor.
bet you that you would
And-
still get.
McGregor's
Paul's-
really risking a lot if he loses to Jake
I agree,
Paul.
but Jake Paul is getting $1 million
Like
a
his brand is.
fight as is, just
I
doing
know,
his
stupid.
shit right now.
Jake Paul, go away.
I hate. Yeah, I don't want to say.
Jake
hate,
Paul
but-
fights Ryan Reeves, any of those hockey players, I would fucking love it.
Yeah.
But then they better.
That's the only
they
one.
better
That's the only one I'd pay for.
Oh, for sure.
Just
Just
because
a Royal Rumble of
Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble of hockey players.
You can even
just
do a
coming in
tag
just-
team. Have him and his brother Logan, verse some of these
Yes.
hockey players and just have them kick their ass.
Love it.
Yeah, that'd be something.
Well, that just went everywhere.
Yeah. Black
yeah.
Friday.
Yeah. So, anyways, Black Friday shopping. I usually try to go out to the stores. On Friday, I would hit maybe Best Buy, Target, at least just to do a lap around the store or two, see the deals, kind of in person, be like, oh, maybe there's something that I want. Not this year, obviously, for obvious reasons. I decided to just stay home, but I did all my shopping online, and it went just fine.
Yeah.
I was able to find plenty of stuff that I didn't need at great prices,
There you go.
and I bought it.
Would you buy a TV
So.
online?
I have.
I'm looking like Amazon, like they have actually great deals right now on some Samsungs,
Mm-hmm.
and like I don't need another TV. That's why like I'm
If
not
you-
doing it.
If you're buying a TV, buy one
Best
on Black
Buy.
Friday.
Yeah,
Best
oh
Buy.
for sure,
Like, don't ever buy one at any other time of the year.
dude. They have a
Black
85 inch Ultra HD 4K like Samsung
yeah, all
Smart
the
TV
stats. Yeah,
for $1,000.
But it's not OLED.
yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
But do you want OLED? I mean, then it's like a whole different thing. You have to do the research on what's better, of the different TV designs. And
either way,
how they made.
where I was getting here though is I
Sometimes you
don't
see
know if I
shit.
would trust like getting a TV delivered to me.
They sell cars through online.
Yeah, that's crazy too.
Would you buy a car online? I that seems crazy.
I would buy a
they
car.
just deliver it to your door.
So I'd buy a car because that's like a TV. I'm more worried about it getting destroyed
Mhm.
in transit. A car, I mean, if it shows up and like, yeah, the fender's missing, like clearly
yeah, like hey,
that's an issue.
what's up with that? I saw a TV getting delivered to someone's doorstep a few weeks ago.
You steal it?
I thought about it
Yeah.
because I was just
See?
like, it's
That's
right
what
there.
I'm saying. Like that's, and like,
But it was just an element. So I was
Oh,
like, nah.
yeah, fuck
and
that.
it was only like a
an
40
element?
inch.
exactly.
Exactly. It's a shitty TV.
But like also like,
So I was like, I'm not even gonna bother. But it wasn't
Who
even
ordered
in like
that?
in an unmarked box or something where it's
It's
like, oh, maybe it's just a
elements.
mystery. It said it was like a
Maybe it came from
36-inch TV
Exactly.
right there.
no, Seth, that's only children.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe there's a child in that box.
Children.
there's a children in that box.
They don't make TVs that big and bulky anymore. I don't think that's
Yeah.
a
Well, who the
child.
fuck orders an element? And also, if you order an element, you're doing it online. That's weird because you just bought a TV that I've never even heard of.
Yeah. Well, you got to know more about TVs to really
That's-
hang on
That's
this
weird.
podcast.
That's weird that you bought a TV I never heard of.
Well, I just come on. What brand even is that?
Elements.
Yeah, it's probably owned by
it
a
is the
bigger
cheap
company.
brand. It's like
Isn't
the,
it? Isn't it like? Is it in
it's like the-
Targets or Walmart's or something?
I think it's like the Target brand or something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh well.
But it's garbage.
Oh, now Target brand. Hold on.
No, I
No,
wouldn't get it,
hold
but
on. Is that a Kirkland Signature TV? That might be pretty good.
Kirkland's
probably
probably
would
just a
make good TVs.
Samsung.
Yeah.
It's just a rebranded Samsung.
Yeah, you never know. You never know what you're getting.
Do you trust those? And they say like, oh, Kirkland like vodka is just Grey Goose.
I don't know what to think about.
I don't
that.
know what to
I
think
thought it was
either.
Tito's.
See, Seth, everyone here's a different thing.
Yeah, the rumors. Costco,
It does the same
what are you up
thing.
to? What are you up to, Costco, with these brands? What is your Kirkland?
They,
thing?
I think they spread the rumors. They're like, yeah, this is just Grey Goose, guys.
That probably is. And
that
then
the next
it bumps
conspiracy?
sales.
Yeah.
The Costco conspiracy?
It bumps sales.
Or I got to do more research. The
That they're
Costco
just relabeling
yeah.
stuff.
The
putting it in
Costco
there.
by me doesn't have alcohol, so I can't.
What?
I can't. Yeah, I know, right? It's like the whole point of having a Costco
Yeah,
membership.
some places.
That in the.
I think it's a Livonia thing.
No,
Livonia.
There's almost like every other Costco has alcohol.
Yeah, but I mean, they're not all in Livonia.
Oh, you're saying Livonia doesn't have
Like
them?
a specific, it's like a grocery store in Livonia.
Oh, Livonia does have.
Yeah,
I think.
the one in
I don't
Millbelt
know.
has it.
I don't know. We're getting off topic here.
Okay, I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah. All
Are you
right.
saying that Livonia has or
Huh?
doesn't have?
I don't know. I don't think it did, but rules change. It's
Fact
been a
check
while.
us. Send us an email.
No, the one in
Someone who's been in a
Middlebelt has
grocery
it.
store, let us know.
We say grocery stores like Kroger's have them.
You say Kroger's.
Like
Oh,
multiple
Sean.
Like,
Oh, dude.
Tisk.
Canceled.
hold on. So
Tisk,
what do you call
tisk.
multiple Kroger stores?
Just say Kroger has some.
But the Krogers, all of the
The
Krogers
Kroger
have 'em.
stores. You
Yeah.
would say the Kroger stores.
No, because I didn't want to say stores. It's the Krogers.
The Krogers.
Whatever it is.
I'm going to Myers.
Illinois.
All right.
Both of them.
Jeez. All right, Sean, you had a situation pop up recently.
Talking about Krogers.
That was the situation?
No. Okay, so
Go ahead.
on Wednesday, stopped off at Kroger real quick to grab something. I'm walking out, and so I'm walking out, and
Mhm.
I look over to my left, and there is an old lady on a rascal that has fallen over, and
Oh.
all of her stuff is spread out,
no.
and she's
Just
just like
one
laying.
of those.
Yeah, one of the scooter
Yeah,
like
the
with
scooters.
the baskets that they can put their groceries in.
How did
And
that even happen?
So it looked like there's a little bit of a curb there. It looks like she was going and just like hit
Oh,
the
she
curb
hit,
and
too much
just-
speed.
and just turned.
This is outside the store?
Yes.
Trying to
So-
Tokyo drift it.
So I come out. There are already 4 people helping her.
Okay.
Me and another lady like stop, and I have the moment of like, all right, do I go in and do I help, or is this like a too many cooks in the kitchen thing? Like, there's already 4 people. What am I going to be able to do here?
Yeah.
So I sat there for, it felt like a minute. It was probably 5 to 10 seconds of just sitting there staring and just being like,
Jeez.
what do I do? And I ended up just walking away.
Yeah.
Kind of felt bad a little bit.
I don't think you should feel bad. I think the right move would maybe have been to go over and say, "Yeah, are you guys okay? Like, is there anything I can do?"
But they already have 4 people helping.
That's why I say just ask the question. And
What
if
if
they're
one
like,
of them says
"Hey,
yes,
we're-"
one of them says no?
Yeah. Then people have to get, and then it's also COVID.
then you have to vote one of them out. So you have to say, all right, well, you're
All right,
out.
tag
Vote
me
the old
in.
lady
Tag me
out.
in.
Yeah, if you don't think we need help, then you're out.
I vote the old lady out.
Because we're trying to get as many people as we want.
Also, during COVID, it's like, all right, now there's a lot of people all around
True.
each other.
Yeah, you want to stay away from it. I don't hate that you didn't help.
Sorry,
I'd help you if I could.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
stood there
Drive
for
by.
a second, just being like, just staring
Should
at it,
you?
just being like,
Yeah.
all right. And like, I tried to like
I
assess the
understand that.
situation. I saw like, there's like already 2 people lifting her up. There's someone lifting her scooter up, and there's someone grabbing her groceries.
Yeah.
So if I come
They're
in,
set.
Is she like, is she conscious?
yeah, she's like, I mean,
but
I think
she's
she was.
she
like
needed a cart, Seth. She's
but
not
Seth, I think she was also like an old
hop
lady
into
who
it.
like chose to ride a rascal.
Yeah.
Didn't like need to ride a rascal.
Okay. See, that makes your
You know what I'm
decision
saying?
even better.
Well, don't feel bad because she could just sue Kroger and get money or free groceries.
Possibly. I don't know if there's something on the rascal that says if you flip your rascal, it's not on us. I
If
don't
you
know.
guys know about Rascal Scooters, email us at apmlpod@gmail.com.
And
We're
then
trying to get to the
call
bottom of this.
Fire Law. But
Jumana K-Ruse.
what?
You know
The
that
one
one
that says
lady?
you hurt?
Yeah, on the
Injured?
billboards
In
all
something?
around
I
Detroit.
don't remember
yeah.
that one.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, you would recognize the billboard.
would.
Yeah.
Injured?
Seth, what would you do in this situation?
Well, that depends. If it was like a Chef Boyardee commercial and I had a can rolling towards me, you pick it up. You ever see those commercials?
Seth,
So you're
did
saying
hold
you're
on.
going to steal her groceries?
No,
Did you,
no.
Did you just watch? Did you just read on Twitter the person who like retweeted this fake story about a Jake Paul interview where he talks about the Chef Boyardee commercial?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's weird that you just brought that up after it was on Twitter.
I have.
No one's brought up the Chef Boyardee commercial. That hasn't been on TV since you were probably 4.
Yeah, but that's what I think of when I see groceries. Like if there's something rolling towards me, well, I'm not gonna ignore it unless somebody else gets it.
I would expect you to say the Corona commercial where there's a rolling can.
I don't even know that.
Is it one of those holiday commercials that they play just every Christmas?
No, this is
I
not.
don't know the commercial.
This is from like 2000 is probably like the
Chef
last time
Boyardee?
they
Yeah.
played this commercial. There's no way you fucking saw this on
No,
Twitter.
I
Yes,
didn't,
you
dude.
did. You
What
fucking
do you mean?
liar.
I swear on Mimi's life, I did not see that on Twitter.
Mimi from the Drew Carey show?
No, but Mimi's also dead. So what is swearing on her life? She's,
On her grave.
that makes.
I
more
didn't
sense.
see the tweet. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't.
It is an
you
old
bringing
commercial.
up you bringing up a Chef Boyardee commercial. No one's talking about Chef Boyardee and
I haven't even gone on Twitter today.
Yeah.
He's not even a chef anymore.
No one's talking about that in 40 years.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Regardless,
Anyways, what would you do?
If there was-
So you'd steal the groceries.
if there was groceries around me, like if people are picking them up, but they're not
Yeah.
picking them up in my area, I would
if someone's
pick
like
them up.
right in your face.
Yeah, but if,
Okay. If there's something right next to me, yeah.
yeah, but if like there's like a group of 4 and like they are outlining the groceries that are on the ground, I'll just keep walking.
Yeah.
Just-
Okay.
Nice
yeah,
to
if
meet
they
you.
seem like they have it covered, go ahead and let it go.
They did, but there's not like a little bit of you that just walks by and just feels like, man, especially like being a strapping young lad, just being like, I feel like I should get involved in this. Like one of them
Yeah, 'cause-
was a petite lady that
Okay.
was helping, and then
that
the
you
other
can't
one,
pick up groceries.
No, Seth. All I'm saying is that like I'm a strapping young lad coming in. I feel
Yeah.
like should I be like going in to get involved? There's a middle-aged man.
Yeah.
Oh, as a petite lady, it's like all right, like
If you would have helped, it probably would have been a good thing. But
I
you
think it
also
just would've
probably
been
would have
overkill.
just
It
walked
would've
over
been
there and they
overkill.
would have been.
I know,
and
would've
you would have
walked
like put
over-
a hand on it, and
Yeah.
and then they didn't need you.
they'd be like, oh, thanks,
They were
buddy.
fine. They had
Just
4
making
people.
you're just making yourself feel better now.
Yeah.
That's like the same thing too. Like if I'm at the gym and somebody's has way too much weight on like a bench press, it's like you're struggling
no,
really
that's-
hard. Do I help you with that?
That's completely different. You never get involved unless okay, 2 things. If
Mhm.
you're jacked, then you can maybe come in and help someone, but also just know that you could also be the douchey jack guy. But if like you're
Yeah.
a skinny person, you're coming in and just like start lifting. Like if I'm pushing something and you come in and just start lifting, I'd be like,
Yeah.
"Get the fuck out of here, bro."
I'd be irritated if
I
it was
know,
just
I've had
something
it-
real simple that I had.
Yeah.
I'm on like the Smith machine or something that's not even gonna hurt me, and
Yeah,
someone's
right,
just like,
yeah.
"I got you,
See,
bro.
but I've
Come
had
on,
it both
raise it up,
ways.
raise it up." I'd be like, "Get the fuck out."
But
of
if someone's
here.
like sitting there and like it's like choking them,
Yeah.
like yeah, come in and help.
yeah,
yeah. Okay.
But also, mind your own business.
Yeah,
If
but-
someone's,
your
if
own
someone's
business,
choking
dude.
themselves,
so
should
you
go
wouldn't
and
help the grocery side. Mind your own business.
Yeah, no, the grocery lady, she was covered.
Yeah, she was definitely.
If I would have seen it happen, and
You've been over.
and
First one
then
on
I
the
would have been
scene.
like, "All right, I have to.
Yeah,
I have to go
for
help
sure.
this
First
lady."
one on the scene.
you can't just like walk by and be like,
I'd have been
I
like,
didn't see that.
"Shit."
See, otherwise, because like in your situation, probably I would have walked by and in my head it would be like, "Oh fuck," and
Here's
that's too bad. And kept walking. There's too many people.
That's what I'm saying. There's too many cooks in the kitchen. I couldn't
Yeah.
what could I do?
I
at
think
this
you're
point?
fine. I don't feel guilty
So what's
about
the
it.
cutoff of too many people?
2 people? Would you have helped if there's 2 people there?
I think 3 people. I would have. I think 2 people for sure. I would have gone in and helped.
Yeah.
3 people. I would have had to assess the situation. Who's doing what? Does it
Yeah.
seem like they're struggling lifting the lady?
How strong is everyone?
Exactly. Are they? Yeah. Is it the petite lady, the old man, and a random guy? Then they
Yeah.
need a strapping young lad coming in.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Let me run this situation by you,
Okay.
right? I was in Walmart once, in the pop aisle, obviously.
Walmart don't help anyone.
Ladies like pushing a stroller like down the aisle, yada yada. She had like a kid with her or something. I think she had 2 kids with her, and she drops some money.
Okay.
Right? She drops $20. I get a good look at this bill,
Yep.
and I'm like, oh shit, she just dropped $20. And I was like gonna say something. This guy comes over, puts his foot on it.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Because like
And-
I definitely would have said something, but if someone goes out of their way to be a dick, then I don't know when to get involved here.
Keep in mind, I'm in a Walmart. And so this lady just like keeps walking, and the guy's just standing there for a minute. He's got his foot on this 20, and like once she turns out of the aisle, whoop, grabs that
Was it
$20 and books it out of there.
I-
She came walking back through, looking at on the ground too, and I wanted to be like,
I think it would have depended how frisky I was feeling. Like if
How
I,
big
Really?
was the guy?
he was he was like an average built guy.
Okay.
That's when you
You
look
know?
him dead in the eyes and say, "I'll fight you for it."
It was $20.
You would not do that.
Yeah.
Seth, how many fights have you been in?
Hockey fights or
0.
Regular fights.
That
Real
tells
life
you right there
fights.
0.
0 regular fights? Because I don't have enemies.
So you just said you were gonna fight a stranger for $20.
Because they would walk away. They wouldn't actually fight you for it. And if they are, then walk away.
Except they're in a
'cause crazy.
Walmart, they might.
I'm in a Walmart. The guy seemed like he was ready to fight me for it.
See, to
And
me,
it
this would have
I was
depended.
I'm
Like,
good, dude.
if I came in with like an attitude, I might just be like I'm gonna. I think you can only do it when the lady's there though,
yeah.
because you need to get her involved too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
'cause
you'd be
2 on
like,
1,
fuck off,
I
bro.
got
Well,
it.
just also like that's her $20. Like you'd be like, I
Yeah.
witnessed this happen, blah blah. It's like, but if she walks away, then you walk up and you're like, hey, dude, that's hers.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it's a
never.
lost
It's not gonna
cause.
work out. But if you do it as soon as like it happens and the dude puts his foot on it, you almost like make him like force him to be a good guy. Be like, oh hey, this dude got your $20 that he trapped for you to make sure it didn't blow away or something.
Yeah, one of those things you look back on and think, oh man, there's a whole bunch of stuff I could have said instead of just watching it happen.
Yeah.
But you know what? Mind your own business. That's my advice. Mind your own business. You get involved in stuff, that's how you get killed.
Would you
All
ever
of a sudden,
stop
I'm in
for
the
someone on the
news.
side of the road?
No.
Same. I don't, and I feel like that's the safest bet.
And it's shitty to say. I would never ever.
I had someone.
I would never ever. I was gonna say unless it's a hot girl, but no, that's how you get
That's
super
how you get
killed.
murdered. That's how you get super killed.
That's how you get super killed.
I had someone. This was like
That's how you
different because this
wake
was
up in
on.
the bathtub with your kidneys missing.
What's that from?
A billion movies.
Wrong left turn. Left turn.
What?
Okay. Anyways,
So thank you for being
It's a
involved.
movie.
when I was in high school, there was a time I had a Grand Prix and it was a super snowy day,
Uh-huh.
and I actually had a date, so I was like really determined to try
Ooh.
and get to this house, and I got stuck in the snow.
Nothing's gonna stop me from getting to a date.
Except for all this fucking snow.
See, people in the snow, you help.
But Seth, sometimes it's iffy.
I would be more inclined to help someone in the snow than I
I think it
would
depends on where. So this
just
was on
in
a
a
side
nice sunny
street.
day.
This was on a side street, and it was like a mom and her son who came and like helped push me out.
Very nice.
So I think that is a
Very
little bit
nice of
different.
them.
But if it was at night and it was like on the freeway or something, I think it'd be a little bit sketchy.
I'm
Well, the
cruising right
freeway
by.
too. Yeah, you're not going slow enough to where you can assess the situation.
True. I mean,
As
freeway,
where someone's in a
freeway's
ditch and
little
like
bit
you're at
different.
let's say you're at a red light, someone's in a ditch because of snow. You can kind of be like, do I think I'm gonna get killed here? No. Like one time, my senior year, we had like 5 snow days in a row because it just kept snowing, and my buddy had a truck, so we just went around helping people out that were stuck, and it was fun because we just it was like we all got to get out and push, and we didn't get killed.
That doesn't sound fun.
It was fun. There's nothing to do.
And
That's
then
very nice.
and then
of
we
you.
shoveled their driveway.
We didn't do
Yeah,
that. That's
so
too much.
fun.
Then we gave them all
It
gift
feels good to
cards.
do good stuff sometimes, but
I agree. Yeah, but that doesn't sound like a fun day.
it was. It was a night.
Props
which made
to
it
you
more
for
fun.
doing it.
It
Props
was
to you
night.
for doing it.
No, but
wow, I would not.
Your situation with the Walmart reminds me of something. Do you pay it often ever? Like if someone pays for your, let's say you got a drive-through, someone pays for your food, do you pay for the next person?
No one's paid for my food.
Yeah, no one's done that for me, but I would.
I think I would too.
I would do it. You know, because I
think
don't
you
buy
have to.
coffee a lot. I think it's very frequent with coffee shops.
I've never had a coffee, but I also do the online order. A lot.
I would never do it.
I've had
I would
fast
never.
food.
I would hate to be the person that breaks the chain.
Yeah.
Because I'm not the type of person that's like, oh, a free coffee is just gonna save
Yeah.
my week. No, I don't care. Like, go ahead, whatever.
I think it all depends. Like if you, let's say your meal was $10
Mhm.
and you get up there and like the next meal is 15, you still do it. But
Yeah.
if I get up there and the next meal is like 25, I'm like,
Well, but you won't know what the next meal is.
I think, well, you will if you have to pay for it.
No, I've done it. Someone paid for mine, so I paid. It was
So
at Dairy Queen.
someone paid for yours.
Yeah.
You go up and then you say, all right, I'll pay for the next person.
Yeah,
How much do they charge you?
I don't know. I have no idea what it was. I was at Dairy Queen in Dearborn.
Did you pay them?
Yeah, I gave my card.
Yeah, you have the
And then how much was it?
transaction.
I never got a fucking receipt.
That's
Plus,
weird.
you wouldn't know
You
till
should
after-
get receipts.
You wouldn't know until after. So let's say your receipt's like $50. It's like, oh, actually,
I think there's a way you
Refund
can
me.
say like I'll pay $10 towards the person behind me.
But I
don't know.
see-
See,
I
at
think it
that
depends.
point,
I
it's
think
like,
you have to
That's where
ask-
it gets all complicated.
But I think you
The
just have
person
to ask,
behind you
like,
is
oh,
buying-
how much is like the next one? And then,
Yeah.
like I said, I would not pay if it's like I'm expecting to pay $10. If I'm going to McDonald's and
Yeah.
I got a fucking large fry because I was just craving a fry, and then the next person has a huge family and they got like $60 worth of McDonald's.
Yeah.
I'm not being like, oh, I was gonna spend $3 and now I'm gonna spend 60 to complete this chain.
So you do a quick little rear view mirror check, like
No, I think I would just ask them and be like, oh,
see,
hey.
I feel like asking defeats the purpose. You just gotta check yourself. See,
No, I just asked. Again, it's never happened to me, so I don't know. Maybe
it's happened to
in
me
the-
like 5 times.
Maybe well, all right, cool, Seth. You want to brag more?
Yeah, freaking tough
no,
guy
but
over here.
Yeah.
the main reason I was asking is because it was holiday season, like 4 or 5 holidays ago. Well, it was when I had my first car, so it's at least 4.
Wait, 4 holidays ago?
Thanksgiving.
What a way to
Are
tell
we
time.
counting? Are we counting Flag Day?
No, sorry, like Thanksgiving.
4 holidays
It's either
ago.
4 or 5.
That's how my calendar works.
It's either 4 or 5 Thanksgivings ago, and I was on my way to a Thanksgiving party, and I was like, you know what?
Wait, hold on. Is a Thanksgiving party or like a Thanksgiving?
It was on Thanksgiving.
It was a dinner for not my family.
A Friendsgiving?
Well, no, because it was a girl I was dating at the time. Either way.
So you were going to a Thanksgiving?
Okay, regardless of where I was going, it was holiday season. I was like, you know what, I'm going to pay it forward. I went to the gas station because I had to get gas. And I was like, hey, I'll pay for my pump and pump 3. Come out. The guy rips me a new one. He goes, "Hey, just pay for my gas?" I said, "Yeah, happy Thanksgiving." He goes, "I don't need fucking handouts." I'm like,
Damn.
"Oh."
All right, dude.
That's how you get in a fight at a gas station.
No, so but that's the
how
thing.
Cam
Like,
did it.
what the fuck is like?
That's crazy to be mad about it. Did he think
that's
you were-
why I
he was-
wanted to
like, you
ask
were
if you ever
flirting
like
with
gave it for. No, it was like an old guy.
I'd be like, all right,
Weird.
dude, give me the money back. Then.
I just
It's like, all right,
just
you
got
owe
in
me
my
$40
car and
then,
drove away.
dude.
I was like, okay, the fuck.
That is weird.
All right. Hey, I got interest on that now. Give me
He-
2% more than what I
think
paid.
I think you like hit a chord with him. Like he probably was like having some hard times, and he's like, dude, fuck you. I don't want a handout.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but that's why I asked
What
you
if
if,
it's
you
the-
ever if you ever had that experience, because I was like, that was the
just
weirdest thing
got-
to me, and I haven't
that
done it
guy-
since, because I'm like, well, fuck that.
He just got in a huge fight with like his wife or something about how not independent he is and how people are always giving him shit. And he's
Or-
like, I'm going, watch me. I'll go put gas in this car right now.
All myself.
On Thanksgiving, I'll
She's like-
do it.
She's like, I want to see the receipts. She's like, no problem, baby. No problem.
And then Seth's just there like, Happy
You
Thanksgiving.
son of a bitch.
She's like, fuck.
She's gonna divorce me.
Yeah. His wife's there like, you have the stupidest luck. You never pay for a thing.
I can't help it. Everyone loves me.
Happy Thanksgiving.
People have bought for my meals 5 times.
Yeah.
I just thought it was crazy.
No,
It
that
makes me
is-
not want to do any more nice things. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah, no, I don't want to be the person that breaks the chain. But if I'm there buying a hot chocolate for $4 and the family behind me is getting 6 coffees and 2 croissants,
That's what I'm
saying. I can't pay for that.
I will be generous up to a point, but if someone lucked out on my like cheap ass meal and then I have to pay for catering for the office, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
Do you ever start the chain?
No.
I would never. That never crosses my mind. I try
also-
to make that interaction at the register just seamless, nice and smooth. Don't fuck it up.
Yep.
Let me get out of here.
Well, plus I feel like that only works in drive-thrus, right? Because if you're up at the teller or at the register in the thing, and the person knows like, oh hey, they just paid for it.
Yeah.
That's like, that like you get a dickhole person.
No, I saw that when I was
That'd be
serving. When I
something.
was serving at the restaurant, people would be like, "Hey, I'll pay for that table over there."
That's different. That's a different
How is
move.
that different?
That's okay. Because sometimes like at the
That's
bar,
weird to just like specifically pick someone out and be like,
No, like
that table of hot
No,
girls
no,
over
no,
there.
I'm
I'll
a-
I've
sit
had
in
it
there."
happen. Like I went to a Coney El George's, and it was like me and like Wes or somebody, and it was like these 2 older ladies, and they thought we were so nice, so they paid for our meal.
but why do they think
Aw.
you're nice? Did you guys like talk to them at all?
No,
They just said, hey,
they
there's
heard
2
our
nice
conversation.
boys.
They heard our conversation.
Okay, then you had a nice conversation. That's different.
I don't
You
believe
get-
Seth was involved in that nice of a conversation.
was in, like,
No,
5th
definitely not
grade.
Wes.
Oh, he's in 5th grade? What?
Wait, so mom dropped you off at the Coney
I
Island?
can walk to Coney Island.
You're getting Coney Island at 11 years old?
Yes,
I
Yes,
don't
I
know.
love
it's
about
literally
this.
right down the road.
Anyways,
Sean, you
That's
were
different to
involved.
me.
You would have been, what, 13? Where you
He
at
wasn't
in this?
there.
I wasn't involved.
He wasn't there.
But you would be aware of it. You were supposed to be babysitting, probably.
No, that was probably he just wandered out himself.
I could have been like 13 or something. I didn't have a car.
All right.
Moral of the story.
Pre-car.
All right.
Pre-car.
Pre-car Seth. All right. It is the holiday season. It is coming up towards the end of the year. I hope everyone is ready because we are about to be bombarded on social media with Spotify's end of the year wrap up. Everyone sharing their top artists, their top songs that they played. Get ready for this because you're going to see it.
Do you post yours?
I think I'm going to. So this is weird for me because this is the first year where I've really used Spotify. Like I've used Spotify in the past a little bit, but this year I got the like paid version. So it has become my main go-to for listening to music. So I've been listening to music all the time, especially at home for working. I have music going on in the background, which is like kind of the main reason why I was like, all right, I'm going to stick with paying for this because I like having music just rolling.
Wait, what were you doing before?
I had my own music collection.
Okay,
And
just
then I would
you
use
bought
the
stuff.
I would use the ad-supported version of
Gotcha.
Spotify.
Okay, and they don't give you this rundown on the
So-
ad-supported.
They would, but it
Okay.
wouldn't like be very accurate because I wouldn't have logged like a lot of minutes on it.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause I'd be
'cause you're
mostly
like,
listening to my own.
don't want to
music
listen to all
and
these
stuff.
ads.
Yeah. Now looking back, it's like, well, it's stupid that I was saving all these music and buying each individual song.
I did that for a
Fuck
while.
me,
too.
right?
Felt so dumb afterwards. I'm like, this is
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Stupid.
like
I guess we're all just
20,000
gonna pay.
songs.
I have
iTunes.
way too many songs.
Yeah. And now it's just stupid. It's like, oh, well, I just wasted time doing that. I should have just always
Yeah. Time
been
and
irresponsible
Time and money.
and never worried about saving files and moving them from computer to computer and backing them up in the cloud because, oh, it's the future. I just pay $10 a month to listen
get
to whatever
everything.
song I want.
Well,
Yeah.
now you have all of this song. Like I have all of. We had a shared file, so now I have all of his music from when he was like a teenager on my phone. It's like
Yeah.
now I have to go through and delete all the songs. Like find all the songs I don't listen to and delete them.
Yeah,
Just
like a
don't
lot
do
of
space.
Backstreet
Just
Boys.
don't do home share. A lot of Backstreet Boys. Just don't do Home Share.
There and Jock Jams.
There's
so
not
much,
a lot of Jock Jams.
2 volumes of Jock Jams, Sean. Come on.
It's not a lot of Jock Jams. but
Volume 2 was where it was at.
My favorite French rapper.
What do you think? What do you think your top listened band is going to be or artist?
So that's the thing. I was thinking about this. Do you think you could name your top 5 artists like that?
Yes.
In
So
order?
they do it based on plays, right?
Yeah, but based on
Streams.
how much time you've spent listening
But
to that
it's not
artist.
it's not like if I've listened to.
I think I can name 3 of my top 5.
But it's not like if I've listened to
confidently.
one artist, but I've listened to like a lot of their songs multiple times. Oh, I guess that would be
It's
artist, not
time
song.
spent with
Yeah.
that artist.
But a specific artist. So I can
Yeah.
listen to their whole catalog multiple times, and that will put them at
yeah,
the
because
top.
doesn't it count by hours at the end? It says how many hours spent.
Yeah, it
listening?
tells you how much time you spend listening to,
Yeah, I was
to
thinking
each
top
artist
songs
and
for a
everything.
second.
I think I can tell you my top 3.
It does do
After
that
that,
too.
after that, it starts getting foggy for me.
It breaks it down
Go.
by songs, artists, and
Genres.
genres or something. But they also have podcasts on there too.
I know. I'm thinking starting probably because I'm going to switch over to iPhone. And
Whoa,
Congrats.
hot
which
take.
which is crazy. That is like kind of big news. I'm gonna switch over probably end of next year. I think I'm gonna just switch to Spotify for being the whole shabam.
It should be.
Podcasts and
Oh,
music.
I like Apple's podcast
Me too.
better.
I
I don't
But
know.
Spotify's not-
Honestly, I don't know why. I think it's just like that's where I started, so like
Yeah.
I'm sticking with it. But like
I
I started with
understand
Apple
that.
Music too.
I tried making the switch. I went Spotify, so I did Apple Music with my stuff, and then I went to Spotify for a little bit, and I was like, well, let me go back to Apple Music because I have all the stuff that I downloaded before.
yeah.
Spotify is so much better at curating stuff specifically for me.
I know. I like Spotify a lot.
Yes.
It's crushing it.
Yes,
And yeah, when I switch to iPhone, I'm probably just gonna lock in Spotify and
I get Hulu.
ooh, that's a good deal.
Yeah.
That's
And
a good deal.
Showtime.
Have you and Heather switched to
You
the
get Showtime.
Spotify does the couples account?
No,
where
we
you
have
can
not.
have 2 profiles and pay less than $20 a month. You can pay like $12.
No, we don't. I'm trying to
month.
remember. I don't
should think
think
about
we're
that.
not. Well, but also through Verizon, I get Hulu for free.
That's a good deal.
That's not had nothing to do with Spotify.
I know that was just
This
a,
is why I
that was
tell
just a
him it's good
brag.
Well, no, because I was
He was just plugging
I was
Verizon.
I was thinking that I had
was a
Hulu
brag.
through Spotify, but then I'm like, yeah, it has nothing to do with Spotify. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Seth,
I don't know why we're not doing that.
Seth, what do you think you know your full top 5?
I definitely know top one.
Kid Cudi,
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I could have guessed it.
easy.
Yeah.
You retweet him every day.
Seth, are you going to be in your top 5?
No.
Okay.
Are you
I
gonna
only
be
have
in-
4 songs or 5 songs.
You don't listen to them a lot?
No. That'd be like egotistical,
That'd be so.
I think.
That'd be so bold. And then do you share that on Instagram or
Like,
something?
hey, Mackenzie, let's go for a drive.
What's up,
Just listen to my
guys?
music.
Hey, here,
Check this out.
I'm just talking
No,
about
when it
sex.
comes out, I listen to it. But either
Feels
way,
like every night he just puts it on to like just get the
Go-
plays up.
Just
That's
go to
fucked
bed.
up.
Go to
On
bed
loop.
listening to it.
no. One of my buddies, I think, streams it the most. But,
Hey, shout out to that buddy.
Ryan, thank you, buddy. I don't know if he'll listen to this, but he might.
Tell him to listen, Seth.
Listen to this
give
one.
I
us-
Give
will
a shout
tell
out.
everybody.
Shout out to
I
Ryan.
got you guys good streams last time.
Yeah,
Okay.
Either way,
push
See if
it some
it's-
more this week.
Yeah.
Kid Cudi is probably or is definitely
He's
first.
got to be number 1.
He's-
Kanye.
Like obviously.
He hasn't had new music
Con-
though.
Yeah, no, but I always Kid Cudi's first, and then these next 4, I don't know the order.
Yeah, Vin
Yeah.
Diesel.
No, he had a song though. It wasn't
Yeah.
bad.
It was bad.
It was weird.
It was terrible.
It was weird,
Come on.
but
It wasn't like terrible. It was
But it
club
was
music.
bad.
either way,
Vin.
I'd say
Jeremy Renner.
Wait, he had a song? He had a song?
Chris.
He has an album.
Congratulations,
Yes.
podcast. He's talking, but yeah,
A lot of podcasts caught on to Jeremy Renner and making
Yeah.
fun
Did
of
not
him
know
for
that.
his bad music. Jeremy, what are you doing?
stick
Come
to
on.
Hawkeye.
Anyways,
Kid Cudi, Chance the Rapper's on there. Jane Smith's on there. Kanye, and then
I
if
thought
it's
you said Jane Smith. I'm like, who
Jaden.
the fuck's Jane Smith?
and if it's the
I thought he said Jane Smith too, and
Yeah.
for a second I thought Jane Lynch from Glee, and I was
She-
like, that's weird.
if it's this last year, I think the 5th one might be Tyler the Creator. But I listen to music all the time and so many different artists. Like I could list you like 20, but I'm
Yeah.
not gonna.
I think this year my stats are gonna be crazy. It's gonna show me that I have like 500 new artists that I listened to this
Really?
year. Something.
well, because this is
Some
your first
crazy
year,
number, because
basically.
yeah, this is the
listening
first
heavy,
year
yeah.
that I've really dug
Yeah.
into
So
Spotify.
Who would be your top 5 artists?
I think my top 5, I think is going to be Glass Animals,
Don't know him.
Arctic Monkeys,
Mm-hmm.
and Sebastian Paul. I think are going to be my top 3. After that, I really
who do you think's top
maybe
1?
maybe Tame Impala. I think it's Glass Animals
Tame Impala's
number 1.
gotta be up
for
there.
sure. Yeah, Tame Impala. I mean, I've listened to them a lot. But Glass Animals, they had a new album this year, so I think
They'll be
and
up
I was
there.
for like 3-4 months straight. I was bumping that.
It's like electric
So
type.
they're like they're a British indie band.
Oh,
So
okay.
Wow.
I know that's like I'm so stupid with a podcast.
You mean Capital
and I
Bra
had
in
a
there?
curly mustache. No, if I listen to Capital Bra, that'd probably be another new artist. for me.
Vampire
still-
Weekend.
I'm not going to.
Capital Bra still shows up on my
That's so upsetting.
on my new music.
It's really
Friday.
kind of annoying when you play something just once and then it's just there.
We played it more than once.
I know, but like I mean, like when you play, when you just find
Just
something
one weekend.
like just one time,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden it's in your daily
You
mix for a
love
month
Capital
straight.
Bra.
It's like, yeah, here you go. You
Capital
wanna
Bra
listen
is
to this
a
again?
German rapper who randomly throws in English words, and it's great to listen to.
Yeah, and you still listen to it sometimes.
No.
So is he on your top 5?
No, that was last year, right? No, that's 2 years ago. When did they get married?
That would have been 2019.
Yeah, so that was
Yeah.
last year. He could have crept in last year. This
This is
year,
bad.
Eminem had his new album this year,
Mhm.
right? So he might be in there.
Yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of Still a Bitch, so that little Troy could have made his way in there.
Ah, you
Whoa.
get that from mine?
That was from yours.
Oh, that's a
Dang.
good one. Classic. Plug it.
Joiner might be in there. I'm trying to think. I haven't been as much music. It's been podcasts, especially like with the quarantine, because I've been
Yeah.
trying to catch up more on podcasts.
Yeah, but
so I
that's not on your
listen to 'em less.
Spotify. But Apple Music.
Yeah, that'll
does
be a
that.
whole
No, but
different
what I'm saying is,
category.
I'm listening to less on Spotify because
Mm.
I'm just listening to the podcast, trying
True.
to catch that, like trying to get that up there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it probably just depends on albums that are released. So that's why I think Joyner had 2 albums this year. So he'll be on there. Eminem.
Eminem was in some features too, which I don't know whose that would count for.
It
I think it
probably
counts
as
for
the main
both.
artist.
I think it counts for both.
Does it? I think it depends on how they're listed, right? If it's
I'm
the
sure
person,
Spotify just tries to blast those numbers up.
I
as
think
high
if
as
it's
they
like
can
the
go.
person and the person,
Yeah.
it counts as both. But if it's like
Featuring.
song featuring whoever,
I
it
don't know.
Yeah,
doesn't.
perhaps maybe. I don't know how Spotify works.
Who knows?
I'd
It's a
actually.
mystery.
I'm not gonna give you the other list, but I listen to all that music on my Apple Music, so that would be my list for Apple. My Spotify is like what I listen to, like experimental music too. So like
Oh.
I don't know who the fuck.
What's
would be on there.
experimental music?
Like people who like no one knows about.
Name one.
I couldn't.
People.
Well, actually, I found one guy.
That's one of those things you have to like save the song because you're like, I don't
Yeah,
know who
but
sings
that's
that. I
what I
don't even
do.
know the name of the song.
I'll save a song. Like they had a curated playlist. of,
Again,
like,
that's
Yeah.
why I think Spotify's better. Is like you
Yeah,
get
but it's
like
not-
more of that. Like, oh, I haven't actually heard this song of this person.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Apple playlists can do that too. But most
Not
of the
as
time,
well.
but most of the time, I'm listening to music. It's stuff that I choose to listen to,
Yeah.
and I like their setup better. Their curated playlists are better. I'll give Spotify that.
Yeah.
But if you
There you
already
go.
know what music you want, then I like Apple Music better, which is
disagree.
why I have them both.
You have them both.
That's why I said this is why I have them both.
It makes no sense to me. Seth, choose one. You're paying.
You pay for them both?
paying for both.
Well, I just lost my student eligibility, so now I'm paying $10 for both, which sucks.
You gotta figure that. You gotta decide.
Yeah.
Well, but I want to
Also, Seth, I thought I'd tell you better. You re-up your student ID.
I did last
How'd
year
you lose?
because I had to verify it this month.
Yeah, you can
You
still
get it-
access your email.
Yes, but because was 5 years in school, they wouldn't let me do anymore.
Your doctorate.
That they wouldn't let me do anymore,
Stupid.
Those bastards.
which is
They-
weird because
They
if I
can't
wo-
choose how long.
if I
you
go get my
go to
master's
school.
from the same school,
Bastards.
I get the same email. Like, what are they gonna say? Yeah, uni days. Fuck off, dude.
Jeez. All right. Well, Seth, thank you so much for being on the podcast this week. Guys, if you are watching the video, here is Siblings or Dating. All right, guys, we are going to play Siblings or Dating here. We are going to look at pictures of 2 people, and they are either siblings or they are dating. We're going to try to guess. We're going to try to figure it out. This is coming courtesy of the Instagram account at Siblings or Dating. So give the account a follow, give it a like, all that good stuff.
Although you give it a follow and like, you're gonna know the results.
That was
Round 1.
Round 1 worth 1 point.
I think these ones are siblings.
What makes you think that?
They have a similar smile.
Similar smile.
I mean, he doesn't have his. I mean, you can't really see where his
You
hand is,
can't
but it looks
tell.
like it's like on her upper waist.
Yeah.
So not because I feel like, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like they're siblings. I don't really have much of a reason other than their smile looks similar, and he doesn't seem to be too affectionate.
Yeah.
I don't disagree, but he's got a douchey look to him.
Jeez.
So, my heart tells me siblings. I'm gonna say dating.
You can't have a sibling that's a douche. I have 2.
All right.
Oh,
I'm
it's
saying
in your
dating.
face.
I'm saying dating.
I think they're dating just because, like, based on the fact that, like, it's obviously a school event. I think this is the type of picture you take with your girlfriend at a school event.
That's true. They do look very sibling-esque, though.
Yeah. It can go either way.
Maybe they're both.
Let's find out.
That'd be a twist.
Dating.
So is that point for you and me?
Yeah, so that's 1 point for me and you, Sean. 0 points for Seth. Seth is terrible at this game. Round two.
Worth 2 points.
Worth 2 points.
They don't look anything alike to me. He's got weird hair.
Yeah, I know. The eyebrows are completely different.
So this is where I feel like they're trying to stump us because like
The smile, though?
They look very affectionate too. Like she's got like face right up on his face.
There's no way they're siblings.
I know. I feel like because of how affectionate it is, they have to be siblings. Just because, otherwise, like if you didn't have this context of siblings or dating, everyone would assume they're dating.
Yeah,
I know. That's why I think it's like they're trying to like the trick.
But that's what I think.
Yeah,
you,
exactly.
You see these pictures, and you think, well, I mean, it could go either way. Some people have very affectionate relationships with their siblings.
Yeah,
know,
none of us
weird.
have sisters.
Yes, dude.
No.
So
true.
we really don't know. I would love to have a sister.
That sounded weird in this context. I'm gonna say dating, but
Okay.
I think this is a setup for them to be siblings because they look nothing alike to me.
I guess I'll double down on siblings.
They look nothing alike to me.
So you're both going siblings?
No, I'm going dating.
Okay, so Sean's going dating. I think it's dating too. Yeah, this is worth 2 points. Round 2. Let's find out.
Shoot.
Siblings. Yeah,
Like,
I reckon Sean suck at this.
I knew that they were gonna.
There's just
be
no
like,
way. Like the eyebrows are completely different. The noses are completely different.
Maybe they're step siblings.
The chins are different.
Yeah. How do step siblings play in here?
I don't know. Round 3.
Worth 3 points.
Worth 3 points.
Oh,
That
boy.
this is another.
They
one.
look like siblings, but it has to be dating.
This is gonna
another
get
one.
us again.
This is another one
Because
that, like,
it's-
if you're taking a picture like this with your sibling, it's weird as fuck.
Yeah.
I will say this might get me canceled, but I wish I had a geotag so I knew where they were from.
Yeah, 'cause
Because
they're
that
in a
might
nice-
change if I said their siblings are dating.
That's true because it could be both.
They're in a
That's
nice.
what I'm saying.
It could be both.
They're in a nice like pumpkin patch, sunflower field here.
Their face looks so similar.
They're
They
both
have to be
wearing
siblings. They have to be
flannels.
siblings.
I'm gonna say siblings, but
It's one of those ones. It's gonna be dating just because it looks like
I know because look at the eyebrows. The eyebrows look.
it's siblings and they're doing a
sibling.
family picture.
it's got to be. They just look so. It's gonna be dating, but I'm gonna say siblings.
Dude, they're
No, the teeth are the
their
same.
teeth are the same. Their nose is the same. Their eyebrows are the same almost. I
This
mean,
is worth 3 points.
it's got to be siblings.
Siblings
So
are
wait,
dating.
what are you saying?
I'm gonna agree with you. Siblings.
So
Sean
we're all
says
saying.
siblings?
So we're all saying siblings.
We're all on
Or are you
siblings.
saying dating?
No, I'm saying siblings.
Okay. Dating.
That's just,
yeah. I mean,
that's just
it's-
wrong.
How are we all wrong? How are we all wrong?
Yeah. No, it's obvious. Like they're so.
They
This
definitely
is,
share a heritage.
So Seth's at 2 points, and both me and Sean are still at 1 point
Yeah.
after 3 rounds.
Round
Round
four.
4.
worth 4 points.
Or dating.
Okay, so this is clear. Okay, so I'm gonna say siblings because they look nothing alike, and this is you're trying
I think
to.
they look a lot alike.
I think they look nothing alike.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say siblings too, but I think they look a lot alike.
Are they in a classroom or like a basement here?
I think they're at
It's a
home.
basement. Yeah.
Oh no,
looks like
that's a work toolbox behind them.
Yeah, like that's like a
Yeah, but then they
workbench?
also have a speaker up top.
Yeah, I think
Which could be in a basement.
motherfucker, they're probably dating.
I'm
They
gonna say
look-
siblings. No, you're right. I'm gonna say dating. I'm gonna go against it because dating makes no sense.
I'm saying siblings.
All right, I'm gonna say dating.
I'm going dating. Lock me in for dating.
You always take his split. God damn it.
I know me and Sean are on the same page on these. Let's see what it is. Let's reveal. Dating.
Motherfucker.
That's why
Me and Sean.
We need like a fourth category that's
Yeah.
like just friends.
There we go.
Friend zones.
See, here's what it is. I think he's trying to look like he's trying to look good, and she's just like whatever. Yeah,
Round
Round five.
Worth 5 points.
worth 5 points. Here it is.
Whoa.
Siblings or dating.
They have to be siblings.
God, they're both so creepy.
They look exactly like they had to be siblings.
I'm gonna say dating. I don't know. They look so creepy to me. Like
I'm
they
saying
do
siblings.
look very like creepily.
Oh.
This is The Hills Have Eyes.
It she almost looks like she could be her mom, but he also looks like he could be her dad. Like at different glances, one looks older than the other.
Seth,
significantly.
This is the. Have you seen The Hills Have Eyes?
This is
Yes, and
something.
that guy looks like.
Yeah, no. This looks like the people from The Hills.
He also, man, he looks like a lot of things. He looks like VeggieTales that green pepper.
Are you sure it's not the broccoli?
Oh man.
It could be. He looks like
That
one of
makes
them.
a lot more sense.
He looks like one of them.
Looks like one of the Veggie Tales.
Dude, he does. I thought it was like an egg.
Oh my god.
She looks
Or
like she
cucumber.
dressed up as Marsha Brady one year for Halloween and then never took off her costume.
Cucumber is what I meant. Hold on, I gotta look that up now.
Okay. So, Sean, you're going dating.
I'm going dating.
Seth, you're saying siblings?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go.
dude.
I'm gonna go siblings too.
He
I
looks
think-
like the cucumber.
I think siblings makes more sense, but
Sean's gonna go dating.
they're so.
I understand going dating.
They look so weird that I think it has to be dating.
I think that's a siblings embrace right there.
I agree.
Oh, son of a bitch,
what up,
dude.
your boy won?
Wow.
Man,
So
haven't
Sean,
helped that kid.
Sean wins.
So I guess what we've learned from this is that you can date people who look just like you.
But Seth, thank you for being on the episode this week. We're gonna wrap it up here. We ask all our guests if you have anything you would like to promote or recommend. Seth, last year you promoted your band, which we talked a little about.
Actually,
a
he
little bit.
didn't. He didn't. I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sean
I
promoted
don't
it
like
for
to
you.
plug my own stuff.
Yeah, so
Gotcha.
I'll have to do it again. He's got a
But-
podcast supposedly coming out soon.
Well, yeah.
This is
I'm
in
not
the
going to
works.
talk more on it because it's your guys' podcast, so that's the focus.
So
The
it's called Trapped in My Mind,
Yeah.
and it's you're trying
Yeah.
to get opposing viewpoints to your own.
Well, really, okay, I'll say one thing. Really, one thing that
Force them into it.
frustrates me is cancel culture. And I think that for both sides of any argument, I think by canceling somebody based on their viewpoint is just idiotic.
Yeah.
So by having discussions on certain things that might strike a sensitive spot, and even if you don't agree with somebody, hearing their viewpoint and why they think that, or why they've been conditioned to think that way, I think can break a lot of ill will between people. But
So
I don't
Seth,
know.
what if someone said they agree with Hitler's stance? Can you cancel them?
yes, but I'd like to have
Who's
a conversation
allowed?
because I'm not going to go too deep into something right now, but like there's other cultures who don't like women don't have rights at all.
Yeah.
So, but they think that's okay. And to me, that's not okay. So let's have a conversation. Like, why? Like, or people in religion. Like, I mean, I'm not going to
You
go
just
into it right
changed
now.
off. I was saying people who agree with Hitler.
I don't know what they were thinking back then. I don't think it's okay.
No, people who agree with Hitler now.
Well, I mean, we'd have to really discuss it because I mean, I don't see a.
Can they be canceled?
I mean, okay, if you go on Twitter and say, I agree with Hitler, F all the. I'm not even going to finish the
I
sentence,
think you
but
can say Jews.
You're allowed to say Jews.
It's
Okay.
like it's,
Seth,
it's
either
a
way.
historically accurate
Do you
thing.
do you believe the Holocaust happened?
yeah, I believe it happened.
Okay, that's good to have them on record.
And it's not right.
What's not right?
The Holocaust isn't right. The way-
Yeah, that's the correct.
Okay.
But you're like you don't agree that they should have done the Holocaust. Not like he
Correct.
didn't do it correctly.
Wow.
I just want to make sure.
Jeez, man. He's trying to get me canceled. No.
Making it clear. We want to make it.
Seth, no, I'm making
Clear.
it clear that no one's gonna chop this up and think you said something wrong.
No, like, I don't want to turn this into a conversation that's going to be controversial. The point being is,
Isn't that your whole podcast?
yeah, but this isn't my podcast. This is your
Yeah.
podcast. So I don't want to take all the time talking about it.
We want to get some attention to you. Do you have a launch date of when you're planning on having episode 1 ready to go?
I would like to do it before the end of the year, but I have to get people over. And I guess I'm still trying to figure out how I want to conduct this because I want it to be candid and more of a conversation,
Yeah.
but I feel like you need some type of structure. Otherwise, it might not flow as well, especially being about something sensitive. People might not be so open to sharing right off the bat. So
True.
we'll see, but that's not what I'm going to plug.
You got to be open for yourself too.
I am willing to be. I think being vulnerable is a very
True.
very good
Seth,
way to.
Realistically, how many episodes before you get canceled?
I don't know. See, you and Dad are so worried. Dad texts me like 5 times. Like, you
Which
gotta
is
be
funny
careful.
that
Don't
Dad
get-
says that. With
don't
Dad,
get
Dad's
canceled.
the biggest internet troll out there.
Yeah, but he does it on
Shout
his
out to Dad.
trolling. He does it on his trolling page, so
He's
he
been
can't be
switching-
canceled by
he's been
Brian Davis.
switching.
That's
He's
so
been
funny.
switching back
He
and
has a
forth.
trolling.
He's been switching back and forth between his.
Either way, the point isn't to attack people. It's to help me not do that.
Yeah, you want to be more open-minded and
The premise
And
I agree
learn.
with. I agree with
I
the
like
premise.
it.
I think it's a good shot. I just think you're in hard times to be
Yes,
having.
and I
these
don't like that it has to be
conversations.
that hard of a time. So
Don't
I'm trying to
disagree.
change that. If I get
Yeah.
canceled, fine, cancel me because I don't think that's how it should be. And I hope through these conversations you can see that canceling isn't the right way to do anything.
do you think this is the type of thing where you'll give up after like 3 episodes
No,
and you'll just lose interest
no.
in
The only way I
in
can
the
see
grind.
it changing is changing the scope. If I can't get these conversations going, then I'll change it to just having random conversations with friends. But
Fair enough.
I
Fair enough.
I
Following your brother's footsteps. It's very
see,
very
but I
cute.
enjoy your guys' podcast, and I enjoy other comedy podcasts. I don't want to
Thank
have
you.
my own. That's why I want to have a different type
Thank
of
you.
topic.
I don't disagree. Like I said, I think it's a good
Yeah.
thing to have.
That's one of the things that I think about with our podcast.
Pray for you, Seth.
I'm not gonna get. I mean,
Prayers
whatever.
for Seth.
Who knows how it's gonna go? If you want to be on it and talk about sensitive topics or
Both,
discuss
I'm
certain
sure Sean
things,
and me would love to be on it.
I would love to have you both on. Although I think he'd make it a comedy podcast, and it's not supposed to be. But hey,
It's not supposed
but
to.
I
be.
like- I
Sean
like-
can get serious.
I like having a good time as well. So if there, I think you need humor to
Yeah.
to ease some things in. But
Yeah. No, I wonder because I mean our podcast is very general interest. We talk about anything here.
yeah,
So yes, getting that narrower field,
mm-hmm.
kind of focusing in on something. I like it. I support
Also,
it. We'll of
Those
course support
narrower fields, you tend to get higher listeners.
you. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
you can find your niche a lot quicker, a lot easier there.
that's one thing I'm passionate about. I like having those conversations. So usually, if you're passionate about something, people can see that through the way you talk about it. But either way,
Eric's passionate about pizza
fuck yeah, and I think
Pizza
everyone knows
pod.
that. I think everyone knows that.
Pizza pod.
with his pizza ornaments. Can you see them in the?
Yeah, I don't know if the video's really coming through, but there's pizza ornaments on the table. I don't know if I'll have more Christmas decorations or not.
Well, and your name's
Get like
Pizza
a little
Eric.
tree we can just put in here.
I really don't.
Pizza
Okay.
tree. I'll
I
see if I
would
can
love
find
it.
one for you.
I thought about maybe putting some lights up. I don't know.
Then
We'll see
have
how the
pizza
month.
lights.
We'll
I
see
think
how the
some
month
lights would be good.
evolves. Seth, you said you wanted to promote something else.
Yeah, I want to promote something else. I'm guessing it's coming this month. Kid Cudi's dropping Man on the Moon 3 after 3 years of speculation of if he's ever going to drop it.
We
Yeah.
thought this
Mystery
was
Man.
going to be on your birthday. Which
Yes,
is
but that was
almost a
wishful
month
thinking.
ago.
But he just tweeted over the weekend. It's
3
been
years
10
in the making.
10
Oh,
years in the
okay.
making. Also,
Is that when Man on the Moon 2 came out?
yes.
I would love to
2010.
have like that kind of Twitter reputation where I just tweet out short things like that.
People
just
know
in,
what you're talking
that
about.
in like all caps, where it's just
It
like
wasn't even all caps.
keep your mind open.
He did have the
and then I just hit
lips used.
send on that. Here we go again. Send.
and people are like, oh.
And people would just be like, "Oh my, retweet."
Well, I mean, hey, if
Feel
this
good to
if
be
this takes
famous
off,
first.
if this takes
If
off,
this takes off, that's my Twitter persona is
Once
gonna be.
once we get bought out,
once I'm huge,
pizza's coming back.
I'm gonna just be tweeting some bullshit.
can't wait till we get bought out.
just all caps.
People are knocking.
Thinking.
All those
Send.
big networks are knocking.
Yeah, I've been on the waiting list for the guests
got a lot of talks.
for like
I mean, Seth,
been
you
a
haven't
year.
been
2
back
years,
since.
so,
Yeah,
yeah.
well,
you are.
not 2
You,
years.
it is a tradition that you come in, come on the podcast around.
holidays.
That's true.
around
It was
Thanksgiving.
around this time.
Yeah, last year was the Thanksgiving.
That's when I'm
episode,
available.
and, yeah, that's when we
Not
bring
available
it
in
back.
the summer.
Seth, thank you so much for being on the podcast this week. Guys, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. On Instagram, we're at A Pizza My Life Pod. You can, of course, like and subscribe on YouTube, and you can email us at apmlpod
I
@gmail.com.
was about to ask me to say something.
I hope you would know the email if I
No.
asked you.
I know the email.
I probably would have said a piece of my life pod again.
You can email us at apmlpod @gmail.com. If you have questions, comments, concerns, if there's something you see that you want us to talk about, send it. Let's see it. We'll talk about
We
it.
have one news source right now.
Yeah.
We can use other news sources.
Lad Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean, I would love it if you provided a news source.
I have,
Complex.
and then no, I have sent over non-Lad Bible news sources, and we go with the Lad Bible one every time.
Go
to
the
Complex.
stories are just so good.
They are.
All right, guys, that'll do it for episode 47. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.
Brendan Fraser.